Hi there, I'm the British Dub 2 man, and today I got another video for you, which is just some of the things that I forgot to put in my previous video, which are just some of my new things. I was going to do videos on some of these, however, for some reason they got deleted off my Google account for some reason. Anyway, so without further ado, I'll go into those, and then after that I'll go into stuff that I got from the One Piece show. So, some of the new stuff that I've got. First of all is this, which is my Lee-Enfield #1 Mark III SMLE, which is pretty awesome. It's 1916 dated. Here. Don't know if you can see that particularly well. Anyway, it's 1916 dated there, and it's made by BSA, and so that's really awesome that I managed to get a First World War dated Lee-Enfield #1 Mark III SMLE, just because they're quite hard to find now. The only problem with this is the butt is really badly dented, damaged, etc. It's quite hard to open up this part here. Also, there's slight damage to the woodwork around here, but I mean, I'm not complaining about it because this is literally 102 years old, so I'm pretty happy. And yep, I got this ages ago. Just like I said, the video didn't work over the unboxing, so yeah, you can cock it, dry fire it, safety works. And also, man comes out, because of the EU spec, it's got to have the little cut out part, and that unfortunately means you can't load clips into it as well, which is just a shame, really. So that is that. Sights work, like so. And also, my 1916 dated Wilkinson bayonet does fit onto this, which is pretty awesome. To have both a 1916 dated SMLE and bayonet for it, pretty damn cool. So, off that I got probably a wartime sling. Well, I'm not sure about it because it's not got a date on it. So, off that. Now, another new thing I've got is this, which is my Panzerfaust 60. So this is a replica one. It's supposedly not supposed to have a removable head, however, you can remove the head. It's okay quality. It didn't have a pin to remove this part here, so I've just added on my broken Soviet F1 grenade pin onto that. Then you'd lift this up. It doesn't lock in place, but I could probably fix that. Then you'd press that and it would fire then through these holes. These holes need to be painted. I'll get around to doing that sometime soon. And also, that allows, it goes through the little part that goes through here, the pin also goes through these two parts on the warhead, which can then be removed. So in effect, if I wanted, I could get a proper decent metal repro head and just put that on here if I wanted. If I get the time, I possibly might try that, but I'll do with this for now. I'm going to change this because it's the wrong size, the paper, and I possibly might change the writing on the side. I had a friend repaint it, and the just looks a bit strange. But yeah, I paid about 50 plus 60, so no, 50 plus 20, so 70 quid for that. Not bad. And I paid 400 for this, which is pretty cool. So off from those, I have got some new things from Dallas Dig Out as well, One of them is this bayonet here. I'm not sure what it's for. It's not for a standard Mauser, because it doesn't fit both my Mauser K98K or my FN Model 1924 Mauser. However, possibly might be Siamese Mauser. I'm not sure. It's made in Germany, because it's made in Sauer, and it's something in Co. There, it's a bit worn. But anyway, yeah. I can't find any other serial numbers on it at all. Pretty awesome. That was 20 quid. Pretty happy with that. I got these two things from the same guy. This thing from the same guy, actually. This is a Second World War German fighting knife. So, don't know if you can see that. Is the maker of it. So it's made by Rastermesser Fabrik. Then on the other side it's got Johann Wald Rhineland written on it. Let's see if it will focus for you. Hopefully it will. No, wait. Anyway, so that's that. That was 50 quid. Because I know the guy, he originally wanted 140 for it, and he just said, "Oh, because I know you, I'll give you it for you for 50." I was like, bargain. It's got some blood rust on the blade, a little bit there. It's all along this part of the blade, and some getting it's a bit patchy. You might be able to kind of see it. It's hard in this light. But anyway, 50 quid, can't really complain. It's been redone, I know. Don't know if it's been chromed or not, but it's certainly been polished quite a lot. I got this from a friend. This is a First World War fighting knife. It's not got any factory names that I can see on it. However, it is missing the grip. The guard would be very similar to this. Apart from it would have like a Gavir 98 style curve on the front, on the bottom part rather. It would curve around like that. That's missing, but I've seen quite a few examples like that, so I've seen what probably happened was that soldiers would take them off because they got in the way. Anyway, pretty awesome. That was 20 quid. 20 or 30 quid, can't remember which. Anyway, it's really good. It's missing the leather strap. It's just got that tiny bit of leather. I know the guy who sold them that. So yeah. The leather I possibly might replace with just a leather attachment for the belt. Because it's relatively easy, easy to make. So other things I got from Dallas to get out was this. Got this for 10 quid. This is a Second World War British signal lamp in box. Here is the lamp. This is actually similar to the one that they'd use on tripods as well for signalling. What you do is, from what I understand, is you look through here, because there's a little hole here, and then there's a crossbar here. You look over to another part of the valley and you'll be looking at the other signaller, and then you'll be able to basically just signal with it like a covering it over this, or just turning on and off the Morse code. So here's the attachment for it to attach to a stand. Here are the little wires which go into the battery. So that the front does come off, and it's got the original bulb inside, which is nice. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get it off quickly. Actually, I'm not going to try because I don't want to break it. Anyway, the inside of this is all very rusty. It's missing quite a lot of its original features. The inside part, which is a bit of a shame. It's got 3 holes in the bottom, which is interesting. And then in this side, it's got, pardon that spider, I've got my Morse code key there. I got given that by my uncle. It's not original to the set. However, I might just add it on. So yeah, it's got all this stuff there. Pretty awesome, that, for 10 quid. And the last thing, I think, as far as I can remember, that I got from Dallas Dig Out, which was quite a long time ago, was this, which is a World War II German jerrycan. So this is the original real deal that everyone else has based their jerrycans off, called jerrycan because I believe in North Africa, British captured German equipment, and they went, these are way better than the flimsies that we were issued, which basically similar size to that, and they were very flimsy, hence the name flimsies. So they captured these and they'd use them. Then the British produced them as well off the captured designs. So this one says up here, Kraftstoff, Feuergefährlich. Kraftstoff is just a fuel type. Feuergefährlich means fire, dangerous fire, flammable basically. 1943 here. It's got the company maker, which is Novak Bautzer. I think it's Novak Bautzer, something like that. And then it's got the batch number down here, which is 295, and then Wehrmacht, which means for army use, or armed forces use. I don't know what this AL stands for. It's on the other side, but it's not as clear on that side. So it's got this funny AL there, just interesting. And another really good thing about it is it's also got its original seal here, so it actually properly seals, or it should seal, and quite a lot of them that are missing those. Now, it's in very good condition. I'm going to go over it with some WD-40 just to get rid of any rust that I can see, but I'll try and be careful with it. Now, brilliant thing about this was, normally these things would go for like, I've seen these go for like 150 quid, 200 quid. Got 20 quid. 20 quid. I'm really happy with that. Probably one of the best buys I've had this year. So that is that. That's the last thing I got at the Dallas Dig Out. And there's one other thing that I got from Trowbridge Veterans Show that I forgot to show you. It was this. This is a French Second World War Adrian helmet. M15 Adrian helmet. The difference is how the liner was attached to the First World War one, also the colour, and also where the crest would fit. It was different. So those holes there are just for ventilation, to be allowed for the soldier's head to breathe. The crest would be fixed on somehow. I think there's these two rivet holes here, so it fits on there. Those are extra. I don't know what they're from. I think it was fixed down at the bottom there. There would be the flaming bomb. It will go here with RF on it, which is République Française, which would just be the standard French one. So yeah, that's a £5. Pretty chuffed with that. So now I have the First World War one and Second World War French helmet. Pretty cool. I was thinking about possibly selling it, but probably won't. I also picked this up for, I think it's 15 quid, 16 quid, something like that. This is a Kodak, Cine Kodak model BB Junior, which is pretty awesome. It's got this little aiming device here. So look through there, and you look through there. You probably won't be able to do it on camera. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's got all of the details of it here. So pretty awesome. It says it's made in Great Britain, which is also very awesome. I've not tried opening it up yet because I just don't want to force it. So those are those. That is all of those, and I think it's the last thing that I've got to add is this, which is a Sauer model 38H. This pretty awesome. I think I got this from D&B Militare. It's got Heinz Himmler's signature on there. I originally did think it was for one of the Dame Scharfschützen ones for the sharpshooters. However, I don't think so now. It's had all of the markings removed on this side, and it's got all this SS writing. Well, it's got the SS runes and the SS motto. I know some of you probably think, why have you just wasted your money on that? It's being destroyed post-war. Well, who's to say that this wasn't actually picked up by Germans during the war, and it had some of these marks out. I think that was possibly done during the war, because that looks like it's kind of been done with hand tools in the field. I'm not sure about this. Possibly it might have. From all of the characteristics of this and the Waffenamps, it's a second model Wehrmacht issued one, and who's to say that it wasn't picked up by a Waffen-SS man off, say, a wounded Wehrmacht soldier, or it had been abandoned or dropped, or it been picked up by a partisan or whatever, and German off a German, and then the Waffen-SS soldier picked it up off that partisan when he captured him, or the partisan was killed in combat, something like that. So yeah, pretty awesome. The thing I like about this though is because of the new EU crap, it means the magazine does this. Because of the spring tension, it literally jumps out. Cocks, safety works, safety fires. Used to have the magazine in, I forgot. That's one of the good things about this design. You used to have a mag in, which is added safety features, which is useful. So yeah, pretty awesome. Now I shall move on to the rest of the stuff from One Piece. In fact, what I'm going to do is that's going to be the end of the first part of the video. Second part of the video is coming up, which will be on the One Piece stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment, subscribe. Bye.